Hey Branko babes, it's Juliana. I am so excited to be back. I know I've been MIA for a little bit, but I have been in the midst of moving, and I'm going to be doing that in the next couple of months again. So it's a little hectic in my life, but I am back again, inspired by the Oscars, as you can tell. So I'm very, very excited to share this look with you guys today. Also, just a little side note, I know I have another hair color. I used to have purple, violet, red hair, whatever you want to call it, but now I am in the transition phase of going back to a blonde. So this is kind of just a fun little transition color that I have going on right now, but I'll probably be blonde in my next video. Who knows? Like, I'm going to be changing hair colors a lot. Just be prepared for that. But I'm so excited for this look today because we all know the Oscars were last week, and how crazy was that? How crazy. Like, I don't think that's ever happened before, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. I'm sure you can find it. But let's talk about the person I'm doing this makeup look after. It is Emma Stone, and she got nominated for La La Land and won Best Actress. Like, good job, Emma. I love you. She's literally one of my favorite actresses. She's amazing, and I was in awe of her red carpet look. I was looking at so many people to do, and she just stood out to me because her look is just kind of a classic timeless beauty look, and she just picked kind of like a bronzy gold eye, and she set it with a red lip, and I am obsessed with that look. And it wasn't too much. She doesn't have crazy fake lashes on or a lot of eyeliner, and I just like really was drawn to that. And she kept like a really bold brow, and of course I love the curled hair that she had. It just reminds me of kind of like a 50s look because she had a really pretty gold dress on with like little flapper stuff at the bottom, and it was just perfection. So today I am doing my makeup look after that, and I did style my hair like this. And if you guys want tips on what curling iron I use, I will put that in the description below, and I will also put what I used on my face in the description below because I just kept it really simple. She had very pink cheeks and a simple gold highlight, so it wasn't too much work, but I'm only going to be doing the eyeshadow, eyeliner, and lipstick in this tutorial today. So I'm really excited to do this, and this will also be my first voiceover. So let's give me some feedback on how that goes, but I cannot wait to show you guys this look. So if you want to see it, just keep on watching. Alright Branko babes, let's get into the tutorial. The first thing we're going to be using is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and we're going to be using the shade Limit. You're going to be taking a kind of bigger shading brush. I use this kind of just as my whatever brush I want to do. Is good for blending, shading, and anything. So we're going to be taking this color directly into our crease and blending it in a windshield wiper motion. As you see, I'm working it in there. It is fast forwarded right now, but you can see the motion that I am doing. And you're going to just keep blending that in, and don't be afraid to get it on your lid or a little above where the crease is, because this is our transition color, so it's okay to be a little messy. Next, we are going to be taking the Stila in the Light palette, and we're going to be using the shade Sunset. This palette is a little janky as what you saw, but I found this palette and saw the perfect color for what Emma Stone was using. And we're going to be using kind of a tighter packed shader brush, and we're going to be taking the shade Sunset and putting it primarily in our crease and really working it in there, as you will see in a second. So I'm going to start in the crease and do windshield wiper motions once again. As you can see, I'm forming the shape of our eye look, and I'm going to start blending down into the outer V to create a shape. Once again, don't be afraid to get a little bit of the color on the lid, because this will all, of course, be blended out soon. So just keep making your shape and going back and forth in windshield wiper motions and just making this super clean, and you can see the bronzy look coming about. Next, we are going to be taking the Deluxe Crease brush from Real Techniques, and we are going to be using this to blend out our crease color. This brush is awesome. It is so ideal for blending out colors, and it really does work for setting down colors as well. But for this look, I just really wanted to have a really blended out, seamless look, so this brush is very ideal for that. So any big, tight, tapered brush you have works. Now we are going to be dipping into the Soulful Smokeys palette by Beauty Beats. This is actually a drugstore palette my mom got me for Christmas, and surprisingly, a lot of the colors are very pigmented. The specific shade we're going to be using is kind of a champagne shade, but it actually works a lot better if you use your finger because it gets a lot of the pigmentation off. So we're going to be using our fingers for this one, but if you have a champagne shade that you prefer and you want to use a brush, feel free to. But just for the specific color, I preferred using my finger. We're only going to be applying this color to the lid, and you can kind of blend it up into the inner corner of your eye, and then just blend that seamlessly with the crease. So dipping back into that Stila in the light palette, we're going to be taking the lightest color in the palette, Bare, and we're going to be using this as our highlight shade. Just simply take a small brush, and you can take an angled brush. I'm kind of using just a rounded brush right now and putting it right under my eyebrow bone. Staying in that same palette, we are going to be taking an angled brush. I am using the Real Techniques angled brush, and we are going to be using the shade Sunset once again. We are going to be taking this shade on our lower lash line. I believe that this really complemented Emma Stone's look because she had all the bronze on top and she continued it on her bottom lash line, so that is what we were doing with this look too. My best advice for achieving the lower lash line look is to follow the curve of your eye up and then blend that eyeshadow into the top eyeshadow to make it look seamless and blend all together. Using that same first brush that we started with, we are going to be taking that back into our crease just to blend it out. Don't add any extra color on there because I'm sure that the color limit is still on that brush. So it just uses it to blend out all the colors that we added, the cream, the champagne, and the bronze color. Moving on to eyeliner, we're going to be using the NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Black and Brown today for this look. I felt that this really was the best way to go for eyeliner because you could notice that Emma Stone really didn't have that dramatic of an eyeliner look. There was no wing, it didn't look like it was liquid liner. To me, it just looked like it was a subtle brown black color that was more smudged out into the eye look, and it just made everything look a little more subtle. So I went with a pencil today, and I just put it from my inner corner and then to my outer corner and did not extend out into a wing. On to lashes now. So I use the CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers Mascara. It's my holy grail mascara, of course. You guys have seen me use it in almost every video. So I decided not to do fake lashes today because I didn't see that she had any dramatic fake lashes, and all the lashes I have are kind of just too dramatic and I feel like would take away from the look. So I just really piled on my mascara and just made my lashes look very voluminous and thick, so it just looked natural, but it still made your eyes pop a lot. Comment below if you also get concentration face when putting on mascara because I am a sufferer, very bad sufferer of that. I notice that every time I film, but if I'm not alone, let me know. When applying mascara to the lower lashes, I really didn't make it too extreme because I wanted the bronze color to shine more than the mascara. So I mostly concentrated the mascara on the outer lashes and let the bronze shine through. Now that the eyes are all done, let's roll on to the lipstick. For our lips, I decided to take Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate in number 11. This is a deep red and it's a matte color that's actually buildable. So I thought this would be the best shade for me to use. I unfortunately thought it was going to be a darker lip when I put it on because Emma Stone's look, she did have kind of a really dark dusty rose, which I was obsessed with. But honestly, I think any red would really go with this look. So for me, I just put a lighter red on and it still goes with the look, and I think it complements what Emma Stone was trying to do. After applying the lipstick, I just went in and took a simple lip brush and just really blended out my lip lines. I honestly cannot stand when lipstick feathers, and this red lipstick sometimes tends to do that. So just to prevent that, I took a lip brush and put it against all my lines and just really blended them out so it looked perfect and there was nothing feathering or any lines that were out of place, because red lipstick is very obvious, especially on pale skin like I have. It is not pretty when it does that. So just blend it out with a lip brush. This look is now all done and we look red carpet ready. Alright, Baringo babes, this is the final look. I really feel like you could wear this look out on a date or some event that you're going out to at night because it's very glam and it definitely shows off your face and makes a statement. Or if you're going on a red carpet for some reason, more props to you. Pull this look off and give an Emma Stone vibe. It is absolutely beautiful, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel below. We really appreciate the constant support from you guys. We love you. See you in the next video.